All right, I'm talking to Chris Yount. He's president and chief operating officer for a company called Fortifiber Building Systems Group. It's the first time they've ever been on Home Talk USA, so I'm excited to learn a little bit about this company. They are here at the International Building Show talking to contractors and really to educate contractors and builders on this type of building system that you do. Well, Chris, welcome to Home Talk USA, my friend.
Thanks for having me on, Michael. We're excited to be on with you and talking to some great contractors across the country.
Well, 14 years ago when I started this show, I had a major quest, to attack the building structure of the home itself. I felt as a contractor, homes had to be more structural integrity. I was the one that led the green movement, energy efficiency, mold resistance, indoor air quality. For 14 years, I've been talking about these type of systems. And obviously building systems, to build a home, energy efficiency is one. So to learn about what you do. So let's talk about Fortifiber Building Systems, what makes your system unique, and how the response been with the contractors. That's the end result.
Yeah, well, what you've been talking about for 14 years is what we've been doing for 77. This has been our mission since our founding 3 generations ago. What we make is a really complete system for the wall to keep out moisture but let the home breathe. And we create it as a system that's designed to work together. And by doing that, we're ensuring that there's no complications for the contractor or the homeowner where they've taken different parts from different companies that may not work properly together. This is one group that's set to work together.
Well, you said the magic key. Building envelopes have changed. I introduced polyurethane, and when polyurethane came into the industry, homes were still ventilated the same. So as you know, polyurethane makes it tight, and if you don't completely ventilate the house, then you have another problem. So I'm still trying to get the polyurethane people and the ventilation people to get together. The reason why I say that is because you just said, my whole goal, which I know it's probably going to be impossible to accomplish, but we have to have a goal, that a drier home is a healthier home.
Absolutely.
My end result is to get to that point. Because if I can get a home that's dry, then what happens? No mold, no termites, the structural integrity is going to be solid. So, man, I tell you, where you been at all my life, You're just making it very easy for me because, I understand what you're doing. So, hey, if I ever get fired on radio, you might want to have to give me a job, So, but yeah, it's an exciting time in your industry. And so with that being said, how has the contractors responded to this? Because, sometimes contractors are a little hesitant. They don't want to change.
Yeah. So the ones who really understand our message the best are the ones who have stubbed their toes before by making mistakes. Yeah. Those are the people who are open to listening and trying to find a new idea. And we're always trying to get out there and push and help people understand these differences. Like you mentioned, polyurethane and their off-gassing. Our sealant liquid applied flashing is, we got away from polyurethane many years ago for the reasons you're talking about. There's too much off-gassing, so we have low VOC formulations for better indoor air quality and health. And they're much tougher formulations than the standard polyurethane on the market. So we're pushing the envelope, as it were.
Well, Chris, obviously it's hard for me to cover all this in 6 minutes, and I got a feeling you're going to be back on our big show because you got a lot to discuss because my listeners need to know that this type of technology exists, and the contractors need to be educated that they can install this, because if the end user demands it, then the contractors have to follow suit. Because if they didn't do it, things would still be the same. But hey, man, we're out of time. Thank you so much. I want to thank your sidekick next to you here for getting us on. Laura did a great job. But give us some contact information. How can we learn more about you?
The easiest way, of course, is to head to our website, which is fortifiber.com, or you can call our 800 number. We have technical experts that stand by to answer calls there at 800-773-4777.
Say it one more time.
1-800-773-4777.